So in this setup, for demonstration purposes, we are going to fill on the left hand side water, and on the right hand side a very thick conditioner. It's possible because both heads are independent and we can change the settings on each head. For example, you see total fill count head 2, which is the water product, 67,500, and the total fill count head 1 on the cream or the conditioner side is total fill count 61,000. If we look into it in a bit deeper and press settings, you see how this is built up. The way the machine operates is on the revolutions of the servo motor. So we're counting 61,000 pulses to achieve the fill that's required. Obviously water's a thinner product and we're running slightly, or it's handling slightly differently to the conditioner. So these values are different. If we were running the same product on both pumps, I would expect to see these values to be almost identical. Occasionally within tolerances of the pump, it might mean that we have to tweak the top value to enable the fill to be finely adjusted. But what happens is when the cycle starts, the speed of the pump is running at 600 RPM until it counts 30,000 revolutions. It will then change to 500 RPM until it's counted 55,000 revolutions, and then on the final 6,000 pulses or counts, it will be at 500 again. So this 500 means it's going to be running fast and then runs slower and maintaining that limit. If we change that to say 300 using the display, it will start running fast and then progressively slow down. This is sometimes good with bottles with a neck, as you will be filling and want to fill slower. Anyway, we'll set that back to 500 as that's already preset for the bottles that we are running. So if we look around the rear of the machine, see we're filling head 1, so that's a thick conditioner product. Filling head 2 is a water product, just plain water. So the machine's set, the bottles are ready to go. So we haven't put any bottles underneath the filling heads because the machine will index 2 when it first starts to clear out any bottles that may be in there. So for example, if the machine was e-stopped in a certain position, we want to guarantee that the 2 bottles that were in there before, because they might be half filled, are cleared out of the machine. So we don't put a full fill onto a half filled bottle, therefore causing spillage. So move back to the home screen, and then we start production cycle. Machine gates 2 bottles in. Spilling water, spilling lotion. Bottles go. Slight overfill because we've used these bottles before with shampoo or conditioner, so they still have a bit of product in it. That's why it's bubbling over. And I can stop the cycle by pressing stop cycle. And that finishes after one complete cycle.